Hello everyone, and welcome in today's stream. For those guys who may be new, hi, my name is Kit Kamisato. I'm a cozy streamer here on Twitch and YouTube, and today we are going to be playing my greatest addiction, my greatest gambling adventure, and my favorite, most absolute favorite procrastination tool, aka Genshin Impact. So yeah, watch me get emotional damage because Columbus has not found her way to the Americas. That is my stream. But before I keep on going and forget what I'm doing, if you are new, like I said, hi, welcome in. But definitely if you want a streamer that talks a lot, super fast, and it's just honestly the Arcana yapping, definitely drop a follow. We are trying to reach 125 as our baby goal on Twitch. 700 on YouTube, and YouTube, don't forget to drop a like as well. Also, if you do have the ability to switch over to the purple platform, that is Twitch, I would highly recommend so, just because Genshin is doing another drop event. So if you watch any streams, my stream, other people's streams that have that are just under Genshin Impact, you do get free primos for watching for like, I think it's 2 hours, I think. So definitely take advantage of that. And hello Serena, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. And hello Justin Cassette, welcome in as well. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope your week is going well. I honestly don't even know what day of the week it is. I feel like I'm just kind of lost on the week, but you know what, it's fine. I will eventually know what it is because I have a test on Friday, so that is why I need only an hour. Well, not need only an hour, that's why I'm only doing an hour stream, is because I have to go back to studying for said test, and plus I have another test of putting an anesthesia machine together, so it's fun and games. But also, if any of you guys, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. If any of you guys are pulling for today's banner, for the banner this run around, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Who are you going for? Are you going for Columbus? Are you going for Inefa? I know there have been some people who have been going for Inefa, which I mean, that I highly recommend. If you have Flynn's, definitely go for Inefa. She is a really good support for everyone. I love her. I'm currently using her. If you cannot see right now, oh, I know YouTube can't see. I do apologize, YouTube. I do forget that I only have you guys on like a third of the view. That way I can not stream to two platforms at the same time. But yeah, I just kind of not whimsy. I half planned for enough, if that makes sense. So basically I had said that I was gonna pull for her because I knew I wanted Flynn's, and so then I started like researching, which is a rare thing for me to do for it's a rare thing for me to like do research on like team comps and everything. But I really wanted Flynn's because look at him. He's great. I like him. You guys should pull for him on his next one. But anyways, so I actually looked up everything on what I need for Flynn's, what he like would need to be viable, because I knew something was like weird with the lunar reactions, that like only 5 stars can cause lunar reactions, and that you need like synergy because they're not really like adaptable teams, if that makes sense. So that's the only reason I pulled for her, and luckily I had enough wishes saved up. But the problem is I always say I'm gonna save wishes, and then one thing leads to another, and I just like I don't know, I just feel bad not pulling for the other ones. Is it a gambling addiction? Oh, most definitely. Most definitely it probably is. And hello, I'm playing Genshin, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. But I had like so many wishes like saved up, and then I got Durin, so I got Dragon Fruit Boy. And hello, Teriyumi, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. I used everything trying to get Columbina, and I lost my 50-50. You know what? You and I can be on the same boat, because I lost my 50-50 too. I lost it to the scrumpiest boy ever, which is, ooh. Thank you so much for subscribing, Valberry. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that the YouTube notifications are working now, because they're always so hit and miss. So I'm very happy they're working, and thank you for doing a jump scare. That's like the only time I really truly appreciate it. But It was it D Luke. Yes. Yes, I also lost to D Luke. So you and I, we can we can be on the same boat. We are on the same boat. We both lost to Mr. D Luke, the scrumpiest man ever. Um I swear all of his marketing looks so good. Then they really just made him look like he rolls out of bed. And I'm like he's supposed to be rich. He's supposed to be the one who's in charge of Dawn Winery, right? Like you are an enterprise like king and you look like that. So I didn't realize it was Columbina's banner. Well, were you like originally trying to get Columbina? Because I know some people they're what I call true chaos, and literally if they have it they'll pull it. So basically, which sounds really weird to say, maybe I should rephrase some stuff, but if they have the 160, they'll like no matter what banner they just pull. I used to be like that because I have no self-control, but lately I've had to make some sacrifices. So I really want Columbina. But I really don't think I'm going to get her. I've been grinding. I've been doing some like story quests, that don't take that long, but I really don't think I'm going to get her, mostly because I'm like, my luck has been okay. Let me get to like 70. Like I'm going to say like 70 pulls is on average what I've had to do. So it has been a long while. I think the last time I won, the last time I got early pity was with Inefa and Mavwika. I think it was those two. Or no, Sitlali Mavwika. There you go. I spoke wrong. But that was the last time I got early pity, and I got it like back to back. So I think that's the high of my Genshin career. I know I can quit whenever I get like a double 5-star. That has never happened to me, and I really want that to happen to me. I had no saved wishes. I was at 0 pity. I have no self-control, but I haven't played in a while, so I didn't know it was her banner yet. I lost to Luke at 86. Dang. I mean, the only consolation I can say is like, D Luke's not horrible. Like, as much as I complain that I got him, he really isn't that bad, because I use him on the Imaginarium quite often. I don't usually use my D Luke because he's not well, he might be more built, but he's not really built. So I have C5 D Luke now. Well, that's not bad. I know I don't have oh, someone's getting beat up by hilichurls. I guess we gotta do this. But I think I have him C4 or something like that. So I know it's not like a lot, but I do use him in Imaginarium, so that's why I'm not like super duper upset. But out of all of them, I don't know. I low key want Chi Chi in my team. I've never been Chi Chi'd, but the only thing I have to say about that is I feel like once I get her, I'm gonna lose all of my 50/50s to her again. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like I want Chi Chi, but at the same time, I don't want to curse myself. The only early I have ever gotten was at 14. I don't use him. Well, you just said that you haven't played Genshin in a while, but if you do want primos and you're like planning to actually play it more often, there's like a new battle feature, and it's the one I've been mentioning. It's called like the Imaginarium. You will need him for that, unless you have like a bunch of friends who have characters built, or you just have other characters built, but after a certain point, like, you need him, because I'm at the point where I have 25 characters that I can use, but I need 28 in order to like do the hardest one and get the rest of the primos, which is very unfortunate. Oh, where's the other one? I don't want to trigger them. Like, I really don't want to fight them. Dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. We're bouncing. I don't want to fight you guys. The last time I played was when Farina's last banner. Ooh, when was that? I think I just don't pay attention to that because I already had Farina. So once I usually have a character, um, unless it's Ayato Kamisato, I really don't. I don't. I don't want like intentionally want like a C1. I think the only one I ever tried to actually get a C1 besides Ayato was Rio. Um, because Rio's just supposed to be like broken once you get his C1. Hello, Meeps Alado, welcome in. You should build Dory. No. And hello, error 40462. Such a specific error. But hello, welcome in. I hope both of y'all are having a great day. The only reason I say no to Dory is because I don't like Dory. I don't like her character. She's so greedy, and because of that, I'm out. I've been playing since like a month or two after this game come out. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you so much, Terry. I really appreciate it. I love being jump scared when it comes to this. I got Dory by force. No, not the force Dory. Yeah, I don't like her. I don't like her personality, and because of that, I really don't want to build her because I'm just I don't know. It's a hatred. But yeah, she's on my low tier list. I think what I had said I was going to do, we talked about this last stream, is that what I was going to do is, in order to get the Imaginarium, even though I know I won't have them in time for this run, is that I was going to work on finishing Durin, Ino, and then I think I had said Varessa because at one point I was excited about Varessa. I really like her character design, but then I think I just forgot she existed. So is my Kanich good? I don't know. Because I'm going to say, I think I built Kanich before I knew what I was doing. Also, give me 2 seconds. And hello, Guru. I hope I say this right. If I ever say anyone's name wrong, please correct me. But I think it's Guru Morang. I hope I said that right. If not, I'm so sorry. But welcome, and I hope you're having a great day. My friend has the craziest account. I don't like Dory either. Glad to know I'm not the only one. He got Mona in his first 10 pull, got Dory, and then started to main her. Okay, yeah. So this is my Kanich, guys. Please don't judge too harshly. I don't like a how. I really don't. But this is, oh no, he's not that great. I think this is when I just slapped everything together. I haven't really taken building characters seriously. I started building them this past year, but I think I like started sitting down and building them seriously within the past couple months. So he's definitely, he's there. I do use him occasionally. He is not my priority right now. So right now, if you're new, also hello. If you're new, welcome in. My name is Kit Kamisato. I'm a cozy streamer here on Twitch and YouTube who likes to yap a lot, play Genshin, and a lot of other cozy games. But if that is your vibe, definitely drop a follow. We are trying to reach 125 on Twitch, 700 on YouTube. YouTube, don't forget to drop a like. And if any of you guys do have the opportunity to switch over to Purple Platform, highly recommend doing that and linking your Hoyo account, because you do get rewards for drops on Genshin Impact, which means free mos, and we all know we're desperate. Anyways, okay, I see a few problems. No, definitely he's not built. The only one I have fully, like, that I deem is fully built is Ayato. Ayato is my baby. He is my husband. He is my Archon. He is not an Archon, but he is my Archon. We all know this. I think if you take a shot every time I talk about Ayato, we'd all be blackout drunk, because this man, rent free in my head. Anywho, he's the only one I have fully built. Although the only thing I do want to do, I do want his ascension link, and I need that, because whenever I raise his level to 95 or to 100, I think it will be just enough. Maybe if I get him to 100, because I just want his attack to be 2000. So I need his attack to be 2000, but basically everything else I think is pretty great on Ayato. He is beautiful. One day I will have C6 R5. he's the only character I will actively spend money for C6R5. Like, I'm not even joking, guys. I have an unhealthy addiction. So he is my only fully built. I have his signature weapon, everything there. The other one I am trying to work on currently, I think Flynn's is not fully built. I would not consider Flynn's fully built because I keep forgetting to craft his weapon, but he's not horrible. He could be better, but he's not horrible. So the one I'm trying to work on right now is I'm trying to build Durin and I'm trying to build Bennett. Those are the two that I am actively trying to build because Benny Boy, love Bennett, great guy. But Benny Boy apparently had a 4-star artifact, and by I mean 3. He had 3 4-star artifacts. Did I main this guy in the Abyss? Yes, he was one of my main supports. Did I realize he had 4 stars? No. In my defense, I had Ino whenever I cleared the Abyss. I had Ino there. My girl apparently had a 1-star weapon because I completely forgot weapons existed yet again. Is it a problem I have? Yes, it is. It's definitely a problem. I know it is because it's not the first time. My fiance, God bless him. I don't know how he survives with me in like the most respectful way. I don't know how he survives with me because he knows what he is, right? My fiance, he is a sweat. So he knows how to build them. He knows the optimization, the great rotation, like you hit this when you do this move, right? He knows that to a T. The amount of times I get judged because whenever I told you guys I have been playing Genshin since like 2020. I'm here for the story and mindless exploration. Again, just started building characters within the past like year. Started taking it seriously within the past few months now that we've been like streaming it more and people have been like asking me about their builds. So, I have to at least have some decent ones, right? So let me tell you about the golden days of yore when my talents would be level 1. Some people would have 1-star weapons and I forget their talents. They're just all over the place. I need my Columbina to be a higher level. I mean, at least you have Columbina. I still want her. I want her because I heard that she's really good. I heard that she basically she's really good even for older characters, and the only reason I say that is because I told you guys I'm obsessed with Ayato Kamisato. So if I can get that man to do lunar reaction, I think I would be so happy. Basically, my understanding, and I could be wrong on what Columbina does, my understanding is that she basically lets other characters do like lunar reaction, or she provides it for them. And I do everything for Ayato Kamisato. The reason I got Durin is because he's supposed to be really good at vaporized teams, and I was going to use him for support. So that's what we're working on here. Ooh, yeah, so I need her. So we, unfortunately, whenever we pulled for her, we got her I think at pool 70. I want to say it was like 65 or maybe like 70 pulls. So we got her there, and I think we're about 25 pulls past pity. So wait, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Oh my gosh, I just started. I really just restarted this. Okay, anywho. Hello. I'm standing on it. But so like I said, I have not had really good pull rates, so I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I will be saving up for Varka. Like female Zhongli, which I know she's not female Zhongli, but I will still call her that. Female Zhongli, I'm not getting her, even though she is supposed to be like the better Ning Wang, like what Ning Wang was actually supposed to be. So I'm not getting her because, guys, I really want Varka. I don't even care if he's not good. Varka looks good. And so I will get him. I know I'm not better than like the male gooners, but I still want Varka. He just looks so cool and so good. So that's why I'm just like, I need him. He needs to be on my account. Also, Alice. I feel like Alice, I've been waiting for so long. She just needs to be on my team. But I know that's going to be like a while because I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen like any drip art for Alice, but I'm just maybe blind. But also Mipsalato. I want to go back to maining Dory because I have seen a lot of Dory mains and I don't get the hype. I don't. Like I said, I don't build her because I don't like her personality. And also what I've seen, she doesn't really add a lot of value, but I mean, I've seen there's a streamer that mained Shongyun. Shongyun is not that, he's not that great, but he mains him for some ungodly reason and subjects him to torture whenever he does the local legends. I have no idea why he does that, but I mean, there's a main for every character, even Dory. But the only reason, like I said, I don't like her personality. But I will say, I like her English voice better than her Japanese voice. I know in the past, some people have told me like it's crazy that I play this in English because the Japanese dub is like better. But I would like to disagree. I think for the most part, a lot of the VAs on Genshin, they just like suit their characters. I really like the English VAs on Genshin. I think they're pretty good. I did like whenever they were doing that strike, I did play in Japanese for a minute. And oh my gosh, I forgot what it was, but there was an event where Dory was the main, like one of the main characters, and her Japanese voice made me want to like rip my ears off. Like it was so annoying. And I know like it's not like the voice acting was bad, it's just the stereotype that they had her in. I just couldn't. I had to tap out. It was horrible. I hated that. Alice will be in like 3 or 5 updates later. At least it gives me time because I think, what is it? I think I have what, like 2 weeks, 4 weeks to get Varka as well. So there's also an absolutely stacked Amber. You know what? I get that. Let me tell you guys, the way I spent the medallions, instead of wishing on like a banner or like making a standard wish, right? The way I used 34 emblems or whatever they're called to get a C1 Kaya. Just to get a C1 Kaya, because I don't know, I feel like there's low-key some bragging right to be like, yes, I have a C6 OG character. So at one point, I mean, I get that. I low-key want a C6 Amber, but I know it's not going to happen. Like, I know a C6 Amber is not. Oh, we literally have just enough. Okay, guys, I literally have no hope, but maybe the streamer magic will come one day when I do this. Kaya base. You know what? Kaya is a really, like, I know a lot of people don't see his value, but I really do think that Kaya does have some value. I think if you, enough, I love the story, like the character interactions. Like, he does really consistent cryo damage. So whenever I absolutely need a cryo that's like pretty consistent, especially for certain bosses, I usually use him more than like Ganyu or something. Whenever I use like Skirk and Seedlali, I usually switch between him and Ganyu because they're just really good at cryo application. Like I really like that. I want to see 6 Kaya. I don't know. It just seems like something that would just be like, I'd really walk around, just be like, I have a C6 Kaya in my account. Bow down. You know, be the typical Genshin fan that they actually hate. I will be in the stereotype for 2 seconds, but you know, it's fine. I'm already like that with the Abyss because, guys, I'm telling you, the amount of time it took me to clear the Abyss, that was never gonna happen. Also, oh, there she is. So I'm telling you, that is the peak of my career. Oh look, it's a little Yehoda. I'm telling you guys, the way I got so judged like a stream or two ago when I told people I didn't realize Yehoda had a mechanical arm. I just thought that was like a cool sleeve she had. So I didn't realize she had like a prosthetic until one of the quests. So I got bullied. It's fine. It's fine. We're here. We're fine. I love Anefa's design. I think she's actually really pretty. I got my Columbina to level 82. Oh, are you out of the books? I say, if any of you guys are into actually building the battle pass, definitely just do the ley lines on the books. I need to because I think I'm at 1400 or 1500. Oh, what was that? Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope I say this right, and if I don't, please let me know how it's pronounced. But I think it's yours thorough. I don't know. I can't read, but thank you so much. Also, if you're new here, welcome in. My name is Kate Kamisato. I'm a cozy streamer here on Twitch and YouTube, and we are currently playing Genshin Impact while having a yap sesh before I go back and do homework in about like 40 minutes, I think, is when I had started. So if that is your vibe and you want to Arcana yapping, definitely drop a follow like they did and be amazing. We are trying to reach 125 on Twitch, 700 on YouTube, and YouTube, don't forget to drop a like as well. Also, if you do have the chance, I highly recommend switching over to Twitch if you can, and linking your Hoyo account, because guys, they are giving free mo's just for sitting here listening to people yap. Honestly, you could have my stream on mute. I don't care. Get your bag. Get your bag for the characters you so desire. Anyways, let's watch Nefa sleep in a not weird way. Has her battery gone flat, or is she asleep? Dang. Yehoda, honestly, sometimes Yehoda's such a mood. She does not want to work. She just wants to nap and be free, and I'm here for it. Leave Yehoda alone, Paimon. They really disturbed her sleep. Letting Nefa sleep. She already has to babysit Aino and raise her. I love yappers. I love Nicole too. You know what? Yappers are great. Surprisingly, no one believes me, but like the only time I yap this much is with my fiance. Outside of that, I actually don't talk a lot, and it's mostly because I don't want to be rude and hog the conversation. But you guys tune into my channel to hear me yap, so I will dictate everything. I will take the spotlight and run with it. But in real life, I know social cues would not like me. I would keep people hostage, like verbally hostage, for a good 3 hours. Ask my fiance. He has to live with me. He knows from experience where I unintentionally explain every single detail about my day, just leading to one point of a story I'm telling. So it takes about an hour to tell a 5-minute story.
No, however, it was Yehoda's request. She asked me for a detailed analysis of the steps required to meditate and to mentor her as she practiced relieving her stress.
Yehoda really said, you know what, I'm gonna trick Nefa into sleeping. Never assign her another job.
I do not know. However, Yehoda said she has been suffering from insomnia for a while and was willing to try any solution she could.
Poor Yehoda.
I let her stand in my kitchen, close her eyes, and focus on the fragrance of crumcakes. By stimulating her olfactory module, I believe there would be a decrease in activity in her cognitive module.
Let's see, did it work? Honestly, crumcakes, I kind of like, guys, I always complain because I sometimes I just complain to complain, but that's besides the point. I live in Texas, right? That's not the point here. What kind of is? I want to live in an area that has a lot of cute pop-ups for like anime stuff, because we know I'm an otaku. I don't hide it on stream that I am a otaku. I love anime. I love like video games and such like this. But I want to live in a place like, I don't want Californian prices because that's crazy and I'm broke. I am a broke student. I can't do that. But I just want a place that has pop-up cafes, because they had one that was like Heaven's Official Blessing, Link Click, Hoyo pop-up. I think they're finally having one in Dallas, but I don't live in Dallas or near Dallas, so I can't even go to it. But I saw that there was a food truck in Hoyo Fair one year that made Teyvat cuisine, and sometimes I look at the cuisine, probably not the ones Ayato makes, because Ayato makes the suspicious ones, but the perfectly cooked cuisine that is here on Teyvat, I want to eat it. Like, am I the only one who just looks at it and just wants to eat the food in Teyvat? Because I think I'm just perpetually hungry. Also, before I forget, if you have not already, you can also join the Discord, where we are trying to build our little community. I am trying to be more active and talkative, but that is where I post my schedule on when I stream, and I will eventually be active on Instagram and maybe TikTok. Haven't 100% decided, but you can do exclamation point on Discord in Twitch, or go to the link in the bio in YouTube. Okay, anywho, and hello Maxwell, welcome in, and I hope I say this right. If not, please tell me how to say your name. Is it Zaint? Hopefully, maybe. Welcome in as well. I hope both of you guys are having a lovely, lovely day so far. Anyways, did it work?
It successfully stimulated her appetite. She consumed the finished crumb cakes with incredible efficiency.
I wouldn't eat a crumb cake like that, though.
Unfortunately, she consumed too many and proved unable to sleep that night.
That's normal. We're not robots like you, after all. The more we smell food, the more we want to eat it.
I really think that's just a Paimon problem. That really is just a Paimon problem.
That is indeed true. Afterwards, I try to have her perform intense mental or physical exercises before bed. For example, cutting lumber, jogging, doing push-ups, boxing, and so on.
She's really putting her to work.
Her body should have been able to enter sleep mode more easily following such sizable expenditures of energy.
But I'm guessing it didn't work. Are you doing the art conquest? No, I'm actually just doing a character interaction, because I think there's maybe like one or two characters each day that you could find on the map, and you could just like interact with them and see like their day to day. So Nefa is just helping Yehoda. I know Nefer and Dory have a story, like a quote unquote story quest together on them. Hazo is following like a criminal and ends up in Nodcry. Same with Shinyan. She ends up in Nodcry as well. So I really just like seeing where they're at after the art conquest. So it gives me a little insight to them. But I do need to finish the art conquest. I am on Act 3. I need to finish the current act before the Fremos go away.
It did not. She finished half her exercises, realized she had an unfinished commission, and so rushed off to complete it.
I'm also not gonna like try to cram it again in a day, because I did not finish it last time. I don't know why I thought I can finish 4 acts of an Archon quest within 24 hours with my like little squirrel brain attention span. So we are gonna try to give myself more time to do that.
After she returned, she crouched down in a corner, hugging her knees, and said, I was so tired from all that training. My legs gave out while guiding my clients through the ruins. I basically crawled the whole way. If Boss Neff finds out, I'm dead meat.
Poor Yehoda, she's really trying her best.
More unable to sleep. In the end, we decided to give meditation another try.
Boss Neff. No, wasn't me. Didn't steal your tea.
Nefer's really giving her emotional damage.
Seems like the meditation was pretty effective. Yehoda's fast asleep.
She's starting to talk in her sleep, so it was because of Nefer all along. I'm telling you guys, Nefer is giving her emotional damage, and I feel so bad for her. Fair, love how much world building Genshin is doing. The world feels much more alive. Yes, it does, and I really like that, because I think that's the main reason I still play Genshin after so many years, is because I absolutely love their story writing, their character development. I really do like that. So I really appreciate when you could like interact with them more outside of quests. The only thing I really wish, two things actually, the two things I wish Genshin would do when it comes to player interaction with the world. One, Hoyo, let us pet the dogs and cats. For goodness sake, it should not take 5 years for me to pet a dog and not accidentally slash it with my sword. Oh my gosh, I always feel so bad, and then I chase after it saying sorry, 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 sorry. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I want them to change. The other thing is, I wish, because like on character birthdays, they tell you where they're going to be, and they're like, here, like I invite you out to my birthday, or like this is my plans on my birthday. I want to be able to meet the character on their birthday and give them a dish for like a present, because we know their liked food, we know their disliked food. So I mean, if you hate a character like Dory, just give her something she hates. Would it be mean? Kind of, but if you love someone like Ayato Kamisato, then you can give him a gift. I think that would be really cool if they can incorporate that.
I do not think Yehoda's sleep is related to her meditation. First of all, the meditation steps I analyzed are not suitable for her.
I also really love Ineffa's hair. I want that color hair now.
Which can be used to enhance self-awareness. For an ordinary person, this deep state is close to dozing. For me, this would be closer to a low-power standby mode, where one cuts power to certain components. That said, were we to shut down some of Yehoda's components, I believe it would pose a threat to her personal safety.
Like I love Ineffa's design. I know a lot of people really don't like. That's the main reason they have not pulled for Ineffa, but I think she would be really fun to cosplay. I also really like the shade of blue she has. Although, I don't know, I feel like it'd be so hard to maintain like the current shade of blue I have in my hair right now. It's already not like super difficult, but it is kind of annoying to maintain sometimes, and that's because I started with like a navy blue, and now it's not. Now it's a bit like turquoise, maybe. I think that's the color, but I think that's pretty. If I had money, I would have that hair.
So, meditation wasn't supposed to work, but Yehoda fell asleep anyway? Could she have been so tired that she just passed out?
In truth, I do not understand either. All I can do is tell you what happened before.
Okay, what happened
When I
before?
lay down and tried to fall asleep through meditation, she suddenly said to me, "Don't run off too far, or I might get ambushed in my sleep. And then I'd be dead meat."
Is she
Very well. I will remain here by your side.
just lonely, or just is she scared of never? Expensive to maintain? Yes, it is. It really is. That's why because I'm a student right now, so I only really work during my breaks, and so I usually save up enough money to at least like professionally do my hair once a year, and that's mostly because I don't trust myself with bleaching my own hair, because I feel like I'll end up bald if I do it myself. So I used to live in DFW in Texas, so like Dallas Fort Worth area, and everything's super expensive there. So I have to save up. Well, to be fair, my hair is dark. My hair is dark, thick, and curly. So I have to save up about $600 to get a once a year like bleaching, because I bring it kind of close to my roots, but not really. Like I keep my roots the natural color. So to do a once a year bleach, and for them to dye my hair and just get it professionally done, I have to save $600, which I have that money saved already, because I worked during the winter, so I have that there to bleach and to dye it. And hello Trivy, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. Okay, so $600 to bleach my hair, to dye it into like navy blue before like I maintain it myself with, and like dye it myself throughout the year, and to do like any haircuts and like trimming of the dead hair I have. So I mean, it sounds like a lot, but keep in mind, when I do my hair, like that is my day. That is what I do for my day. Like I am there 6 to 8 hours. I think the longest I have been there was when I dyed my hair purple and pink. And it was longer, so I dyed it purple and pink. It was a really pretty coloring. Anyways, besides the point, I was there for 12 hours. I was there for 12 hours, and that was still around like $600, I want to say. So it's a lot. Like, it's a lot of time. So I mean, it's a valid price, but DFW is really expensive. But like I said, I don't trust myself with bleaching because I feel like I'm gonna be. Have any of you guys seen Rugrats? Do you know the Cynthia doll that Angelica has? That's how my hair would look, or I feel like it would look if I bleached it myself. It'd be bad. She holds Aino's hand every night until she sleeps. That's so cute.
She did, indeed, fall asleep.
Oh my gosh, she really is just a kid.
Oh, but this is something I did myself.
Poor Yehoda. She really is just a kid that had to grow up. And in case it's good that she's getting the rest she needs, maybe we should let her sleep in peace.
Yes. And if either of you need help sleeping, please consult me at any time.
This is why I love Anefa.
Note that I can only hold 2 hands at once.
She's so freaking cute. I love her. I stan Anefa now.
I have leftover crumb cocky bolts from the batch I made earlier. I gave one to Yehoda. You can have the others.
Anefa is now the number 2 girl.
Hope you have sweet dreams tonight.
I don't think anyone's gonna beat Beto, but Anefa, freaking love her, especially after this.
Do you need any assistance sleeping? Since Yehoda's asleep, I have 1 hand for Paimon and 1 hand for you now.
I love that. You do have dark hair. It probably takes many bleachings. Yeah, the bleach itself is what takes forever. So I think it takes about 2 or 3 hours for the bleach to all like penetrate through. Plus, it takes them an hour itself, like an hour just to put the bleach on my hair. Then I sit there for a while, and then a lot of like the only thing is it's difficult to find hairdressers that are used to working with like dark, thick, curly hair. So they're used to like, you know, like thin, like lighter color hair, like light brunettes, blonde. So I always have to tell them like, hey, this is my hair. It is going to take a while. Like, I need to know the price. And I kid you not, guys, every single time I tell them that, they like seem like I'm exaggerating, and they're like, oh no, like how bad can it be? Like, I can definitely do that. Like, it's not going to be that bad. Like, they're like, girl, I've seen it all. And then I get there, and then they start doing my hair, and they're like, this is a lot of hair. And that's with like my hair even like just slightly below my shoulder. And then I have to tell them, yeah, this is what I meant. This is what I was telling you. Like, I know what I have. I knew what it was gonna be. So in all fairness, they just don't believe me. They tell me, oh sweetie, no. So yeah, but I finally did find one. I found one in DFW that she does really consistent good work. She is the one that did my hair when I dyed it emerald green. She is the one that did it when I did like straight blue. She's the one that did the pink to purple for me. I can't remember what else she did for me, but she like consistently does really good work. It's just she's expensive. I had one before that was a lot cheaper, but now she moved to Austin, so I know she is now charging Austin prices, which I don't know if that's worse or like cheaper, the same, or worse than DFW. That's the only thing. Gotta go to like a Korean place. They'll probably do a good job. Oh my gosh, maybe they would. I had seen that like Koreans do that. The only thing is, I have heard that sometimes they use like weird chemicals that don't like. They use chemicals that don't react well with non-Asian hair. So that's the only thing I would just be like nervous about. And hello, Kawaii Kitties. Welcome in. Hello, Kleiner. And hello, I hope I say this right. Is it Goldie? Maybe. I hope I say it right. But welcome in. I hope you guys are all having a great day. And also, if you're new, welcome in. My name is Kit Kamisato. I'm a cozy streamer here on Twitch and YouTube. And we are having a Yap Fest while playing Genshin Impact for an hour while I procrastinate from studying for my exam on Friday. But if you like an Arcana yapping, chill vibes all around, or just want someone to talk to, definitely drop a follow. We are trying to reach 125 on Twitch, 700 on YouTube, and YouTube, don't forget to drop a like as well. Also, if you do have the ability to switch over to Twitch, I highly recommend doing that and linking your Hoyo account, because at the moment they are doing another Genshin event where you get your Freemos. So guys, you could put me on mute. I don't care. You could put me on mute, have me in the background, and get your 20 primos. I think it's 20. I think you get more the longer you watch, but you do get rewards on Genshin, so do that. I stopped playing Genshin during Natlan patch due to burnout, but still Genshin is still a great game. Meet new friends online, good story, cool character design, beautiful scenery on each map. I do think that is a common problem, is people stop because of burnout, especially if you're more sweaty and into the combat. Like my fiance quit Genshin and quit gacha games because he really likes to, like I said, he likes to optimize teams. He likes to have the best team, big damage numbers, that is his goal in life. But then he burns out really quickly. So we both started Genshin around the same time. Between both of us, I'm the only one that still continuously plays Genshin basically every day. But that's because I love to explore, and I love the story, and I love the characters, and I love Ayato. So that's the main thing. So definitely, I get that. What do I study? I study veterinary science, or veterinary medicine would be the more accurate one. So basically, I'm studying to be a doctor, which we have our diagnostic imaging exam pretty soon, and I'm gonna gaslight myself into knowing what is going on. Which today was really nice, because we were ultrasounding pregnant goats and pregnant horses, right? So we were ultrasounding a pregnant horse and a couple of pregnant goats. And the way that it makes me feel better, that some of the doctors are like, yeah, when you start doing radiographs and ultrasound, at the beginning, you just have to gaslight yourself and be like, yes, I see it. So we are definitely going to do that. Did you forget that there was free pulls yesterday and today on Uma? Oh, I did forget there was free pulls on Uma. Free 10 pull till end of January for trainee banner. Dang, I did forget that. Honorary Asian at this point. I mean, thanks, I guess. Honestly, the only reason I pause and from that statement is because my fiance agrees with me. I don't think I look Asian in any way, shape, or form, but there have been a handful of people who have thought have seen me and thought I was Asian, and I don't see it. If you see me, you would be like, yes, that is the Hispanic, that is a Mexican through and through. I would say beaner, but apparently that is a slur that we were not aware of, because I will tell you, we call each other beaners. Anyways, but yeah, I've had a few people who have asked me. One of them thought I was right. I did not know beaner was a slur, but apparently it is. My fiance called himself a beaner, and his Indian friends were like, they were like, they really said that's not, and they were like, ooh, you shouldn't say that. That's offensive. To be fair, his coworkers are Indian, and he is the only Mexican one calling himself a beaner, and he was like, how is it offensive if I'm not offended? But right, we got the B passes. All the Hispanics I know, they jokingly call each other beaners, so I never knew it was a slur, but apparently it is. And they took that away. Anyways, but he calls himself a beaner because my fiance he's very obsessed. He loves Taco Bell. If he could, I think he would marry Taco Bell over me. So he says he's Booner because he eats a lot of beans and it's basically his blood. But yeah, anyways, all that to say is if you looked at me, you would be like, yes, that is that is what she is. But someone has thought like I looked Korean. Another one, like I was telling my friend something I had told my fiance, and she was like, can you even say that since you're not Hispanic? And I was like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, yes, I think I called him my handyman or like my gardener because I was like that's what he's like made to do. And she was like, can you even say that you're not Hispanic? I'm like, yes, I am. Turns out she thought I was some form of like mixed Asian. Have no idea what it is, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just thoroughly confused by it because I'm telling you guys, if you look at me, I don't look one bit Asian. I mean, I like a lot of Asian food because I think it tastes good, and also I think I'm just burnt out. I really do think I'm just burnt out on Mexican food. I grew up with it in my hometown. You can't throw a rock without hitting a taco stand. Like I really just think I'm burnt out on it, and so I can never eat Mexican food again. Well, that's a lie. I want to say, I keep forgetting what it is. Is it a chalupa, the flat one, or is it tostada? Flat beans, meat, and it's like a Mexican pizza, but it is a true Mexican dish. I like that. I like enchiladas too. I think they're really good. So it's like the N-word slur, Asian aura, maybe so. You know what? I went to an Asian market today, so I definitely needed that because I don't know, there's always something like so intimidating about going into an Asian market when you're not Asian because like I was looking for sukiyaki sauce. I like sukiyaki. So I was looking for that because HEB didn't have it and they didn't have enoki mushrooms. And I had seen this like recipe on Instagram where you get Napa cabbage, you get enoki mushroom, you get beef, and you just cook it, and it's supposed to be really easy and it looks so good. And so like it's supposed to be really filling, not a lot of like calories, and I'm trying to like eat healthier, right? I'm trying to eat like healthier food, that way I can be healthy, right? So we went to the Asian market because they didn't have enoki mushroom and they didn't have sukiyaki sauce at HEB. So we went in there. They're not called jupe jupes. Oh, what are they actually called? Let me see. Hey, oh, he might be fighting boss. My fiance decided it would be fun to play Elden Rings again, so he is currently occupied. Huh?
Again.
Oh wait, he's never played it. He just hates himself. So he's playing Elden Ring, but. So, what are they called? I call them Jube Jubes, but I know they're not called that. They're like coconut squares, and they're jellies, and they're so good. I found out that they had more flavors than strawberry and melon. They have lychee, and then they have mango. Anyways, all that to say is, I walked in, and the way I did not know where everything is because it's in like the native language. It's in Mandarin, it's in Japanese, it's in Thai, and very few of them have English translation, so I am just lost and confused. We went in there for two things. It took us so long to find it. But I did not want to ask someone because I feel like intimidated to ask them, but we finally found it. But the way I was just like, if I was good and I actually like kept up with studying kanji and did it consistently, I think I'd be able to traverse the Mandarin and Japanese side pretty well because they have like basically the same kanji. But the way I had to like look up pictures on the brands because I was like, I really need this. Anyways. Yeah, so it was a little adventure, but all that to say, it's so intimidating because I see a lot of stuff and I have no idea what it's for. Bro, I know, right? I went into an Asian market and spent like 14 minutes looking at all the soy sauce options. Yes, there's so many, and I never realized that there were different soy sauces for different things. So there's like light soy sauce. There is regular soy sauce. I think there is soup soy sauce, apparently. I did not know that was a thing. So it was an adventure. That's all I can say. It is an adventure, and the area, it's very unfortunate because the area that the Asian market is in where I'm located, it's super sketchy. Like not to say like Goodwill sketchy, but there is a Goodwill next to it, and there's a plasma donation thing. And whenever we were dropping off stuff to donate at Goodwill, there were like the Asian store just looks like it's gonna be like closed down like at any moment. And then there were like two homeless people sleeping right at the entrance with their dog, and I'm like, okay, like if that's where you're safe, it's the middle of the day, like you do you, but it just looks so sketch overall. And then it's one of those parking lots that like it's super bumpy with like potholes and stuff. So it was a time. It was definitely an adjustment, because the only ones that I have seen like Asian market wise are H Mart, and the H Mart in Carrollton, it's not like the best, but it's pretty nice. And especially the H Mart in Plano. Oh, the Plano H Mart, I miss it so much. That food court, so good. That food court with the Korean sandwiches with the egg and the thick toast. Dude, that, I miss it. That and what is it? Paris baguette. Oh my gosh, I miss having good stuff near me. As much as I hate the traffic and don't really enjoy people, I really do miss Paris baguette. And what is it? It's in Carrollton. Oh, I just bonked myself on my microphone. 85 Degree Bakery. I think that's what it's called. 85 Degree Bakery, I think, is the bakery in Carrollton, and it's right next to Tesso Life and some other random restaurant I never go into in Carrollton. Anywho, oh my gosh, sweet Paris baguette. Woo, their strawberry croissants to die for. I miss it. I love it. They're so good. It's amazing. I know it's somewhere in Irving, and like I think there's a few in Plano, but their strawberry croissant, so good, with the whipped cream, the strawberry, perfect ratio, so beautiful. I tried getting one in the town I'm in right now, and it wasn't the best. it was kind of sad. I didn't enjoy it. And it looked like the strawberries were there for like a long time. And then 85 Degrees, their choco buns are so good. They're just so good. I once bought a World War II vet interview at a thrift store. It was on a cassette tape from 1983. And hello, channel man, welcome in. That's interesting. Why? Like, not why did you buy it, but like why was it there? That's the main thing I want to know. It tells me Elemental Mastery is supposed to be the best one for her. I guess I'll just level Ino up, since I have to do that anyways. But like, I know there's like a bunch of random stuff at the thrift store, so like I'm not totally surprised, but I feel like a World War II veteran interview on a cassette tape is kind of wild. Like, I like watching a lot of videos where they try to find like really cool stuff at thrift stores, and they like try to resell it. I saw someone who was debating on spending $200 to buy a jar of money. That's what it was. It was a jar of money, and they did not know if anything was worth it. So they found that there. Most likely a student project at the time. That would make sense. Also, speaking of money, if any of you guys are hoarders like me, because I know I just punched my keyboard by accident. I know I have one in my parents' home. I know, because I hoard money, and I stored it away. Honestly, I'm like an old grandma where it was like, never trust banks, unless I was stupid and deposited it when I was young. But apparently $2 bills are coming back, guys, and anything before like 2003 is apparently worth like $1,000 now. So go find them. Go find the $2 bills. You won't regret it. You'll have the time of your life. But I had just seen that where they were like, yeah, look for your $2 bills, because anything before 2003, since they stopped making them, is now like $1,000. $3 bills next. Oh my gosh. Well, it's the same thing where they were just like, if you have pennies, to keep your pennies, because they stopped making pennies. So they were just like, yeah, you got to keep them now. That way, in like 20 years, and people are like, man, I really miss Abraham Lincoln on a copper coin, I'm going to go buy him for like 10 times the price. So, they were like, yeah, you should save it. Anyways, yeah. $3 bills. That's I was gonna say $5 bills. Make it better. Make a $5 bills. Ignore me. I'm stupid. $5 bills already exist. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised though if they just stopped making like paper currency, because a lot of places don't let you they don't let you use cash, which I mean, like, I can't complain because I never have cash, but like for people that work on tips and stuff, I get the frustration. I've seen a couple of videos where like these old timers really just throw the money and they're like, I'm paying for it, goodbye, and they don't want to take it. They're like, keep the change, and then they just walk by because they don't want to take like actual cash. And hello, Kronos, welcome in, your local friendly neighborhood yapper. Yep, it's like I'm Spider-Man. I actually use my mattress for that. Oh my gosh, I used to. Well, not my mattress. I used to have it was like a Six Flags like waterproof case. Like you put your money, you put your cards, whatever, and then you had that for the water park. I would have that. That's not bad. I can find someone who can use that. Anyways, I used to hide it in that, but I used to hide that in my closet in a place only I knew, because my closet is it's a closet. It has a lot of stuff that I like shove in there. I know at some point I'm gonna find my old like Pokemon game. Oh gosh, I just kissed my microphone. Gross. I know I had Heart Gold. No, I have my Heart Gold. I can't find my Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and I had Pokemon Pearl, and I want to play it because it had my Shinx, it had my Luxray. I keep kissing my microphone. I don't have depth perception today, it seems like, but every time I kiss my microphone, it's like I'm kissing your eyes on the forehead. Enjoy it. Anyways, I don't even think you guys can hear that. Anyways, I know it's somewhere in there. I have like a bunch of like Game Boy games and like DS games in my closet at my parents' house. I have a bunch of like VHSs. Some of them have like Rugrats. I know one of them's a Barney for some reason. Well, not for some reason. It's because I love Barney. We also have a bunch of random DVDs. So I have like Disney Princess Sleepover, because I was a little girl at one point. And then I have a lot of Barbie movies, so like Barbie and the Nutcracker type of deal, and Swan Lake. I used to have that pink unicorn Pegasus thing. I used to have a stuffed animal of that, and I have a bunch of Build-A-Bears that I refuse to give away because I feel bad. I know they're just stuffed animals, but I do feel bad. So yeah, is that Ayato? Yes, it is. That is my husband. That is my husband, Ayato Kamisato. He's great. And if I get to one day, I will level him up to level 100, and he'll be my only character at level 100. But welcome in, Melly. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. And hello, Monray. I hope I said that right. Welcome in as well. Kissing the mic, yes. I keep kissing the mic because I get closer to it whenever I talk, and I move I didn't even see that. Naturally, I move. I didn't mean to do that. I move around a lot when I talk, and so when I move closer, I don't have good depth perception. So I've just been kissing. I've been kissing the mic. It's like a little kiss on the forehead for you guys. You're welcome. Also, if you're new, welcome in. My name is Kit Kamisato. I'm a cozy streamer here on Twitch and YouTube. And currently we are about to end the stream because I have to sadly go back to setting and drinking coffee. But I will be live again. Hold on. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this real quick. I will be live again Friday, maybe. Saturday, and if I'm not live Friday, I will be live Sunday. But